Hey everyone, I wanted to go through with y'all on how to do the LAP Part 1. So, let's see. All of this will be made available for you to see, but the LAP Part 1 instructions are down here. You can just click on those, and let's see. Make sure y'all can see everything. Okay. So this is just the instruction packet for Part 1, just so it wasn't too overwhelming for y'all to see all of it at once. So for Part 1, you're just going to be tracking your diet and your activity records for 3 days, and for your diet, you want those 3 days, 2 of them to be weekdays, 1 of them to be on a weekend. And you want to choose as normal of a week as possible for you, just so you get more of a feel for what your normal diet patterns are. So you might want to plan ahead for this. I probably wouldn't pick a day where you have like a stressful exam or anything like that, because your diet habits might be a little different. Or like if you're traveling somewhere, which hopefully you're not doing much of. And then you want to make sure that all 3 of those days are within the same week. I'm sorry, there's my dog back there. So within the same 7-day window. So I just have all of these, basically what I just said, written down right here. When you're recording this, try and be as accurate and honest as possible. This is not an assignment where we're going to look at it and be like, oh, this person's not eating healthy, whatever. It's just something for you to see. So don't, try and eat as healthy as you possibly can during those 3 days. Just eat as normal. Write down. Probably I would write down as you go just so you don't forget it. And then, let's see. Yeah, everyone has different needs, different tastes, different levels of hunger, so don't compare yourself to others when doing this assignment. Also, hello. Okay. Also, if you are someone who has maybe suffered from disordered eating, or if tracking food, calories, macros, things like that is going to be something that's triggering for you, please let us know and we will accommodate you with a different assignment. Most likely you'll get like a fake client with a fake eating record, just so you can still be able to analyze it. Everything will be submitted on As You Learn in a PDF, so you can write it out just to help you keep track, but please type it and submit it. You also have templates on As You Learn. I'll show you those in a second, for your recording of food and activity. So you want to start each day with whatever you eat first, and you put in the type of food that you ate and the amount that you ate. And I'm going to show you an example as well, so maybe this isn't as confusing. You want to include everything. So if you made a homemade hamburger, you want to put hamburger, ketchup, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, like put everything down. Likewise, if you went to McDonald's and got a hamburger, you would want to put like McDonald's quarter pounder. Gum, any beverages, alcohol, things like that. Same thing if you made a salad, you would want to put every vegetable that you put in the salad, croutons, anything like that. You also want to put how it was prepared. So if you baked a chicken breast, fried chicken, I don't know, however else you make things. And then be as distinct as possible, because in Part 2 you're going to go into a program and enter all of your food so you can analyze it. So you don't want to just put milk. You want to put whole milk, 2% milk. Like I said with the hamburger, you want to put like 80% lean, whatever it is. You can too, yeah, if it's like a name brand something, it might be easiest to put that, like Honey Nut Cheerios or something, so that way when you go to search it, it's there. So here's an example. This is actually what I ate the other day when I wrote this. So at 7:30, oh, okay. Also, let me mention your template looks a little bit different than this. Just a little bit easier for y'all to fill out. So don't freak out when you see something different, and I'll show you those templates in a minute. So first thing I did, I ate my own like McMuffin thing. So I fried an egg, toasted a whole wheat English muffin, and then had turkey sausage on it. And then I fried the egg in butter, so I included the butter here, unsalted. You want to include that. Also remember to put your times. So don't just put like breakfast or lunch or dinner. Put the time that you ate it. Include your water. Whatever, what is this called? The amount, measurement, whatever it's called. Whatever is easiest for you to track. See, like for coffee I have ounces, for water I have milliliters. Even things like a banana, you would want to put if it's small or medium or whatever. For this, I tried to put like Food Line brand macaroni, and that didn't come up. So I just put boxed mac and cheese. If it's Kraft, you can put Kraft or whatever. So y'all can just look at that. Also, want to mention, when you're doing these, like I said, try and fill them out as you go. And if you can't, it's okay to do it at whatever time when you get home, if you just want to sit down and do it. But just think about your day and go over it a couple times to make sure you didn't miss anything. So if I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, I did have milk in my coffee or something, you can just go back and add it in. So that is your diet record. And you'll have 3 days of this, like I said, 2 weekdays, 1 weekend. Make sure you're including the date. So then we have your activity logs. And you want to pick the same 3 days that you used for your food record. You want to put the time of the day, the type of activity, and the duration. So your activities includes everything that you did throughout the day. It should add up to 24 hours. So you start with 12 a.m. and go to 11:59 p.m. So you should get 40 minutes or 24 hours. It's okay if it's a little off, because when I was doing this, I got a little stressed when I was like 2 minutes off. I don't know. If it's not exact, it's fine, but try your best. So as you can see, again, this is my day. I didn't put the date, which I should have, but it was the same day as my diet log. So sleeping, walking my dog, getting ready for class, cooking breakfast, blah, 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 sitting in class. I guess I should put like sitting in a meeting, but if you are doing a specific exercise, make sure you include that. So if you're weightlifting, put like vigorous, moderate, intense, whatever it is, just so you know when we go to put it in the processor, you know what you did. So here's the instructions, and we can go, and here is where your templates will be. And as you can see, part 1 is going to be due September 8th, 11:59 p.m. So here are your templates, and these are actually what you'll be using to fill everything out. So you'll have a cover page, and you'll just include your name here, and then you can delete this header if you want whenever you save it as a PDF. Has the instructions again. You can add or delete rows if needed. So here's what your diet log will look like. Again, make sure you fill out the date, and you'll have time consumed, food item, amount, and then a separate category for cooking method, just so it's easier for you to track and for you to see. So here's day 2 and day 3, and then if you keep scrolling, you have same thing, your activity food log starts at 12 a.m. You have that for 3 days. So once you do all that, you'll just save that as a PDF, and you'll be able to turn it in here. And it tells you, again, everything you need. It's all in those templates. So as long as you have all that, you are good to go. Once we get into part 2, I will record another video for that. So don't worry about that. Just focus on part 1 right now. Let us know if you have any questions, any concerns. And yeah, y'all are going to do great. So good luck. Have fun.